Hope everybody's doing okay. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing some healing today, my type of healing. This is all, I don't know why the word organic is coming out, but it's coming out. That's spirit. Anyhow, we're going to be working with dragon energy, so we're also going to be using this crystal. It's a dragon, shape of a dragon. This is from a friend named Rhonda. I can't remember what kind of crystal it is, to be honest with you, but we're going to go with it. Black tourmaline and clear quartz. So we're going to work with these things. Anyhow, I hope everybody's doing okay. I missed you guys. I've been in hermit mode for quite a while, and I am currently working on getting out of that. And it's not like I'm really like working hard or anything. Honestly, I'm just going with the flow, the way that spirit is leading me. And tonight I am being led to do some healing with you guys. So this is my type of healing. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And this is unedited. This will be completely organic, as they say. Just me, with what spirit is leading me to do. So let's see what happens. I do know that as I was being led to make this video, they told me to turn on nature sounds, and I was very, very drawn to water. So I've got some water sounds going on in the background. I don't own the rights to it, YouTube, but I do like it, so I am playing it in the background. Anyhow, we are going to pull, a lot of us have a lot of very open crown chakras right now, maybe even very open third eye, but there's something about just being very out there, okay? We need to reel it in just a little bit, and I don't know exactly what spirit is trying to do right now, but I do know that it has something to do with pulling some of this energy down and connecting with Earth. So let's just go with the flow and see what happens. 222 as I'm looking at the clock, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. Anyhow, sit back, relax, and close your eyes. Focus on the third eye area right here. If you're not used to the type of healing that I do, expect to feel vibrations, pitter-patter, swirling sensations, heat, cold. You could get nauseous. You could feel like things are being pulled out of your body or put into your body. You could see things that you normally wouldn't see in this area. You could feel things that you normally wouldn't feel. Okay, that's just part of the deal. So first and foremost, I'm being told to connect with the black tourmaline. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I just want you to go ahead and close your eyes. Imagine that the energy out of your heart space is coming in contact with the black tourmaline. As it does, I want you to visualize that energy coming from the black tourmaline back to you. As it comes to your heart space, I want you to expand it. You may see green light, you may see white, you may see rainbow. I've seen so many different colors in people's hearts, so everybody's going to be different, but whatever you are imagining, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So expand that heart energy out and cycle this energy back and forth from your heart to the crystal, from the crystal to your heart, expanding your heart every time that you do it. If you're somebody that's slow-paced, take your time. If you're somebody that's fast-paced, take your time. As you're doing that, I'm going to magnify it with the quartz. You may start to feel even more so that your ears are starting to connect with your heart space. You may feel that you're starting to connect with like a universal type of energy. I'm also feeling an earth connection coming in. So you may start to feel the presence of, for some of you, I don't know why they're coming through, but elementals. Remember, I'm just going with the flow. Some of you are feeling the waves of energy coming in even more intense into your heart space, 432. Allow yourself to just get deeper and deeper into a calm space. Starting at the crown, I want you to imagine that you're pulling any kind of tension out of your crown area. If there's things at the top of your head where it feels, where there's heaviness or tension, then I want you to imagine that you're pulling that out in some way, shape, or form. This could be through you just imagining it being pushed up and out of your head. You can imagine that you're pulling it off the front. And as you slowly pull that down, you're also pulling any kind of heaviness out of the third eye area. And now you're going to start to feel me starting to pull and tug from the back space of your head going all the way to the front. And if I'm using weird words, it's because I'm having a hard time. My human self is having a hard time staying in the human spot to be able to stay with what's happening. When I do a lot of things like this, I can get very out of this world, so to speak. I don't know how else to put it, but I'm trying to stay here, so just bear with me. Anyhow, I am pulling energy from the back side all the way around the front, and you're feeling me pulling and tugging that out in the third eye. For those of you who are healers, I am being told the reason why the healing started out this way is because a lot of healers are already knowing what they need to do. They're going to know to pull it out or to imagine light pushing it out or something of that sort. But for those of you who do not do healing, I am also helping and aiding with that. So you're going to feel all kinds of weird sensations right around the crown and third eye area. Now I'm starting to push this energy down even further and further across the nose, going down into the mouth. And as I'm coming down past the chin and into the throat, I'm starting to feel a lot of thickness there. So I'm going to start to pull on this thickness as well. You may feel the need to swallow. You may have a dry mouth. You may feel very watery. Everybody's going to be different. Every bit of that is completely normal. Vibration, feeling, thickness. I'm pulling this directly out the front now. I thought this was going to be a healing exercise more for like grounding our energy, but it seems as if things are coming out of every chakra, and I'm hearing yes. Okay, I'm moving the energy on down past the throat now. Right at the edge of where like the throat and okay, how do I say this? The neck and the chest come together. There is an area where I am being told to focus on. I'm actually feeling more like a thymus type of feeling. So you may start to feel like I'm feeling like right around, yeah, it's right here, like thymus area. I'm pretty sure that's the thymus anyway. I keep seeing a flashing no, but that this area right at the edge of the neck and the chest is where I'm at. And there is definitely something that is thick in this area. It's spinning, but it needed help to spin. So for some of you, you're going to feel as if it needed a kickstart in that area. And you may even feel energy spinning out in all directions. And for those of you who can see the visuals in the third eye, you may see sparks of white, yellow, and black. That's the three colors that I'm seeing mostly anyway. I'm acting as if my hand is a magnet, and I'm taking all the particles that are left in this area, any kind of energies that are unneeded, unwanted at this time, as your higher self sees fit. I'm taking those out. Then I'm also going to transform them back into light that is useful for the mind, body, and soul and its expansion. Those of you who are alchemists, you should be trying to do this yourself as well. Taking any of that energy out of that area and focusing on transforming it. You should feel the expansion in between both of your hands. if you're working with your hands. And sometimes I just see things in my mind and I don't even have to use my hands, but my hands are literally wanting to move. So just allow your Kundalini energy to instruct you or move you in the direction in which you need to move your hands, what have you. For me, it just is normal. It happens. Now I'm feeling this energy like being compressed, so to speak, and then it's like almost like we're fitting so much energy into a very, very tight space or a very small space. And as we're taking this energy and we're putting it right back into that chest area, and now you're going to feel like a release, so to speak, of this energy. All of that built up energy inside that one little space that was put in there, it's now exploding. So a lot of you are going to feel as if that area is expanding in all directions, maybe even going upwards and downwards. It's kind of taken my breath away a little bit, so you may feel like a little bit taken back in your breath. Just give yourself time to just sit and breathe. Feel what is happening in your body at this moment. A lot of you are probably feeling jittery, especially like in the torso, abdomen, chest, where the heart area is. Nothing to be worried about. Some of you are going to start to feel even more like calmness and peace. I'm going to go ahead and call on my guardian dragon, Ezra, to come and be with me. I was supposed to do that in the beginning. I did feel the presence. However, I kind of got sidetracked. When I get in this space where I know that they're wanting me to make a video, whether it be higher self, the angels, the dragon, whoever it is that's working with me at the moment, just an intuitive hunch sometimes, and I don't know who it is, but when they send me to do these type of healings, I am already in a space where I feel partially in and out of body. So I don't know how to explain it. I just know that I forget things sometimes that I'm supposed to be doing with you guys, and it's being brought to my attention now. So I am calling on Ezra to come in. For those of you who work with dragons, go ahead and call your guardian dragon in, or any of the dragons that you normally would work with. They are giving me instructions, or no, that's not the right word. There's something about working with the ley lines. And I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know a whole lot about the ley lines, but what I do see right now is I see this bright green energy coming up out of the ley lines, and it's connecting with all of the lower chakras, from the heart chakra all the way down to the earth star chakra area. This feels very much coming from the astral. I don't even know how else to put this, but it feels as if from my heart down, I'm really not existing right now in my physical body. I feel more like I'm existing in my energy body, where the top part of me feels as if I'm in human form. Bottom of me feels watery. So you may be experiencing something very similar. If you're not, please try not to judge the process. Exactly what is happening to you, or is exactly what is supposed to happen for you right now. Judging the process can only cause it to really not do anything. You may not even be completely engaged in the healing if you're judging. So try not to do that. Pushing the energy on down from the chest space, going into the heart space. So again, some of you are not feeling the bottom half as much as others, but for those of you who are feeling the bottom half, I am starting to move this energy down. I'm having a hard time feeling mine, But I am doing what I'm seeing the energy moving for those who are still feeling. God, I feel so like out of tune with reality at the moment. It's really hard to focus. Can you please bring me back to... I'm being asked not to judge the process either, because regardless of whether or not I am doing what I normally do and able to concentrate on what higher self, spirit, the higher self of everybody watching this video at this time or at a later date is instructing at this time, or either speaking through me, the healing is still happening. So if you're still with me, you should be experiencing something at this moment, whether it be seeing things, feeling very grounded, feeling very calm and peaceful. Maybe feeling like your energy is very expanded. Some of you may feel like you're on water right now. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm just floating on water. My legs are non-existent. My bottom is non-existent. It's just very peaceful and calming. I can feel the water surrounding me. And I'm actually being asked to call on the element of water for those of you who are not yet engaging with the elements. All you have to do is just literally just imagine, that the water is around you. Or you can internally or out loud ask that the element of water balance within you. Or whatever you intuitively feel led to do with water, but definitely the element of water is very present. Pulling the energy on down from the heart space and moving on down past the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, stopping at the root chakra. As I get there, I'm seeing a bright white light. So I want you to pull in the bright light into the root area. If you don't know where that is, it's right around the end of the spine, where the tailbone and spine kind of come together. For some of you, you may even be feeling a lot of warmth in that area. Kundalini may start to feel like it's rising. If you don't know what that is your life force energy. It could be rising up in between all of your chakras, aligning with your spine. You could feel a lot of energy moving back up the center of you, and even coming out of your head and kind of fountaining over into the water that is around you on the lower half. And if you're not able to follow with what I'm saying, and you're just feeling at peace and calm, or just trying to relax, that's completely fine. You don't have to follow along with what I'm saying, but just know that there could be a lot of things that you could be experiencing at this moment. You may even start to see the yellow light that's coming into the root area as well, feeling expansion outwards. And not just with water at this time, I'm now feeling the element of earth, and I'm feeling this sense of the water kind of being absorbed into if you can think of like trees, I'm feeling like there's like a tree trunk internally in me that could be a representation of the tree of life. I see that quite a bit. But anyhow, I see the roots kind of like going down in to the earth at this time. And they're kind of wrapping and weaving through my legs, around my body. but going down into the earth. And as I see that happening, all the water that was around me was being absorbed into those roots. And I'm feeling more connection with the earth at this time, a more grounded effect. And I'm actually feeling like I'm pulled more back into my body right now. I feel more like I'm able to say exactly what I need to say. I feel like spirit is flowing through me really well at this time. So there's definitely been a pretty big shift. So for the most of you, if not all of you, you should have felt quite a difference in your shift, in energy and inward, and internally and externally, if you were able to pick up on the energies externally as well. There's a lot of light that is rising from the feet all the way up, and it kind of looks like, it's weird. I seen it actually split in between both of the legs and go up both of the legs. So for those of you who are able to feel their legs at this moment, I think most of you probably are. Wiggle your toes. You probably can feel them now. I can definitely feel all of my body at the moment, but I can see the light going up both legs. And as I see it slowly moving up both of them, I also feel like my legs are becoming full. So you may feel like your legs are becoming very full of light. And as this is happening, it's like this weird sensation that nothing is really, okay, I can't say nothing is happening energetically, but where I felt like everything with the first part of the healing was very energetic, I felt very much in and out of my body and having a hard time tuning into like this reality. This time I feel like the energy that is coming up and into my body from the earth is doing some sort of healing on my cells and on my regenerating of my cells, to where there's physical healing taking place right now. And I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. And as at the same time that I feel this regeneration happening within the cells, I can feel tingles throughout random parts of my body as I'm seeing this energy come in both legs. It's moving up in through my thighs, up into the hip area, and as it comes into the groin, it becomes one big ball of light again. Moving up into my groin area, my lower abdomen, now up into the center of my torso, heart area, and coming up into my chest. It's filling all cavities within my body at this moment, moving on up into my throat. And again, I'm feeling like this thickness that is coming in, all of the cavities that it's filling up into my throat, face, eyes. I can feel it even coming up into my head, but I don't feel like it's quite coming out of my head. It's basically the energy that's coming up from the earth right now is staying internal. I don't feel like it, I do see a bright light around me, like my aura, but I don't feel as if right now the energy is affecting that. It's internal at this moment. And I feel like there's a lot of, again, the word that's coming to me is regeneration, and I'm feeling a lot of movement. It kind of feels like, for better lack of terms, gas bubbles moving around. So you may feel like air bubbles moving around in your body, for better lack of terms, or vibrations or pitter-patter sensations. It may feel like there's tickles or tingles in random places, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you feel it, it moves to another area of your body, or maybe several areas, because I can't pinpoint just one particular place, but there is several in my body where I'm feeling that now. So let's just sit in this energy and let it do what it's doing. I am being pulled to the quartz again to magnify the energy of what is happening right now. And as I'm connecting with the quartz, I'm also touching the dragon. I do feel like it's like bloodstone or something like that. May even be like a dragon's blood or bloodstone. I don't know, but anyhow, I'm feeling very called to both of these. As I'm doing this, I'm feeling like this yin-yang feeling, like this balance. I do see energy coming from the crystal going all the way down into the earth star and connecting with the center of the earth, where I'm not seeing like an actual physical place. I'm really just seeing light. It's a crystalline type of light. I don't see like water or waterfalls like I normally do. This is very different to me. I almost feel like, as we had been connecting with the earth plane before, we are now in the astral plane, and I am hearing yes, absolutely we are. Okay, so the energy that is now coming into our body, you're probably feeling vibrations in your feet, a lot of like waves or heat type of feeling coming into my feet now, all coming from an astral plane. I'm also sensing the energy around me starting to vibrate and starting to spin very slowly, but it is starting to spin. I do feel a separation between like where my navel is. There is a separation that goes from side to side all the way across my navel, and the energy on the bottom half of me, I can feel it connecting a lot with the astral plane and the earth at the same time. I am feeling the energy above my navel connecting with the energy of the sky, as well as the energy of the universes. I'm not saying universe, I'm feeling multiple universes at this time. I'm feeling the tourmaline grounding us and keeping us grounded so that we are not focused on one place or the other, or one energy or the other, but filling the energies, doing what they're supposed to do, and balancing out the energy in our physical reality as well as in our energetic bodies. There is a sense of clarity that just came into my mind. So you may be feeling like a sense of clarity coming into like the mind. Also, energetically, third eye, crown. I'm also feeling above the crown. For whatever reason, I am drawing a blank with what it is, but Soul Star. Thank you. Should have seen it in the house. A lot of you would probably feel triggered by that light language, and I feel like it's a trigger within the core. The 12-strand DNA, there was something about it becoming a 13-strand DNA, and I've already went through this before, so some of you may be getting some sort of upgrade right now. If you are capable of seeing things in your third eye, you may even be seeing this core that I'm talking about. It may look like strands of DNA that are being replaced with what looks like crystalline DNA structures. For those of you that already have this, you may be experiencing just the sense of belonging, being at home. You may feel like the universe right now is just very balanced out, is what I'm feeling. You may feel the need to take a deep breath in and exhale out of your mouth. Typically, I'd say in your nose and out your mouth, but that is not what I am being instructed. It was specific. Breathe in through your mouth and out through your mouth. When you're exhaling, give it a big push. I feel like the push came from right underneath my solar plexus area, in between solar plexus and sacral area. You may feel the need to do several of those. As I'm doing that, I'm feeling a detox coming out of rib area, the bottom of my ribs, in between sacral and solar plexus. Again, also feeling it in my root area. Feeling a spiraling energy coming up through my core, under heart area, all the way down to root. You may be feeling that spinning sensation as well. Now a relaxing, calming sensation coming over all of you. Just sit in this energy, let it do what it's doing. If it's just peace that you're feeling, then that's exactly what you're supposed to feel. If you're feeling all kinds of sensations throughout your body, still, that's exactly what you're supposed to be going through. I am going to end this video. I am being told that we are done. I hope that you got something out of this. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you aren't already. Let me know in the comments below what kind of things you experienced during this video. Much love to you guys. Bye.